Hey guys, how's it going? So, I have breaking news, and this is concerning the 2020 election as well as the Michigan executive branch. And if you've watched this channel for very long at all, you already know what I think of the Michigan executive branch with the antics and dictatorial edicts of the governor, Gretchen Whitmer. You've heard me talk about Attorney General Dana Nessel, and of course, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, who actually thought she could try to ban guns on voting day. And this is going to be an exclusive breaking news story, and I'm going to be reporting from the Gateway Pundit, and I will leave a link to their article down in the description. And it says, huge exclusive. Michigan AG Dana Nessel sends cease and desist order to journalist demanding he erased his hashtag Detroit Leaks video showing voter fraud training or face criminal prosecution. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel sent a cease and desist letter to Big League Politics about their exclusive content, hashtag Detroit Leaks, that outlined poll worker training, where workers are bragging about committing voter fraud in a variety of different ways, as reported by Jim Hoft of the Gateway Pundit this evening. It goes on to say, the intrepid reporter who broke this story, Shane Trejo, was also one who was a witness for the voter fraud in Detroit. Trejo says he considers this, quote, witness intimidation, and is fearful that it will be used as pretext for some criminal actions. And judging by the history of the executive branch that's currently in power in Michigan, I don't blame him for thinking that, if you want my honest opinion. Should he fear them? No. He has First Amendment rights and maybe witness rights, maybe even whistleblower, depending how this all unravels. But this is the strong arm of the government here in Michigan and how they're still hell-bent to try to make sure this election goes the way they want it to, right up till the bitter end. In the shocking letter, it goes on to say, dated October 28th, the Michigan Attorney General cites to 2 or 3 factual errors in the bulk of Trejo's reporting and demands on behalf of the Michigan government to take every single article related to hashtag Detroit Leaks off the internet. Now, does that include me reporting on it? Does that include the Gateway Pundit reporting on it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. Do we have a First Amendment left in Michigan anymore? Is YouTube going to allow it? I don't know. We'll see if this video stays up. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Not violating any terms, but we'll see. Goes on to say that this reporting shows that Detroit poll workers who were trained how to lie, trained how to handle ballot challenges from Trump supporters, told to call 911 on any challengers, and to use COVID as an excuse to deny poll challengers access to view the ballots as they are being counted and tabulated. And in this article that I'm linking for you in the description, you'll be able to see a tweet that as of right now you can still play and listen to the video yourself. It's an audio recording in video form, if you will. It goes on to say the series of leaks also revealed that even challenge ballots would be processed as regular ballots. Incoming state representative Steve Cara and Michigan activist Bob Cushman filed a successful lawsuit against Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, back to her again, over the explosive allegations that poll workers were being trained how to commit voter fraud. The information was previously banned from YouTube, Twitter, and other social media platforms, and that's why I'm not going to share it here. But I'm just going to report on the cease and desist order from the Attorney General. And just to show you guys what the boot of the Michigan executive branch is like. Remember Whitmer and her unconstitutional orders, thanks to Catherine Henry and others, Attorney Catherine Henry, that successfully argued in front of the Michigan Supreme Court, and they were struck down. Jocelyn Benson was struck down in court and then in the appeals court for trying to ban guns on voting day. We'll see what happens here. And I would note that the Michigan Supreme Court, unfortunately, went from a 4-3 conservative majority, and it flipped to a 4-3 more liberal. If I had to guess, that would support the AG's decision and the governors and the Secretary of State. So in this recent election, the High Court in the state of Michigan did flip-flop. So we'll see what happens here. It says, multiple independent witnesses have approached the Gateway Pundit and confirmed that the predictions from #DetroitLeaks were accurate, and that the counting of ballots for Wayne County/Detroit at the TCF Center, aka Cobo Hall, if you're old school, was by poll workers who refused challenges from poll challengers, used COVID as an excuse to deny access to their view process, tabulated challenged illegal ballots, and fulfilled this voter fraud prophecy. I just wanted to repeat that. With the electoral votes critical to the re-election of Donald Trump, this information will be critical to demonstrate the state of mind and intent of poll workers who delivered a very suspicious Michigan victory to Joe Biden, the article continues. The timing of this letter coincides with another round of social media purges in Michigan of Facebook groups that might document and prove allegations of voter fraud. And they are purging, and I would note that U.S. Attorney General Bill Barr just announced, just today, that he's authorizing federal prosecution to pursue any substantial allegations of voting irregularities before the 2020 election is certified. So, let's see what happens here. But a journalist, as far as I can tell so far, is being silenced. She's citing factual irregularities. The Supreme Court of Michigan has switched over to a more liberal lean, if you will. We'll see. This is going on, guys. This is America. This is the state of Michigan. So I'll let you know if I hear any other breaking news on this story. But I'm not surprised. This is the Michigan executive branch. And when I talk about these people, and I talk about them being tyrants, it's not because I have anything against them personally. I don't know these people. Don't want to know them. I just report on what I see, their actions. How they act, with the governor being outside of the rule of law as determined by the Michigan Supreme Court. Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson trying to ban guns on voting day. Struck down by 2 levels of the Michigan courts. Now the Attorney General in the beginning stages of cease and desist, using the criminal strong arm of the law against this journalist to tell him cease and desist, no reporting. I have no way of knowing for sure, okay, if these Detroit leaks are accurate or if they are criminally wrong. I don't have any inside knowledge, but you can decide for yourself. And I want you to think for yourselves, because I've certainly cited many irregularities that I think are weird that have been reported. The votes in the middle of the night, the wagons, the coolers, this alleged training session that's been reported by this Mr. Trejo in Michigan. Decide for yourselves and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And let me know where you think the state of Michigan and this country is heading. Alright, thanks for watching and have a good one.